It's Dae Superior back with a long overdue episode. I think we on episode 13 this week. So this week we're going to talk about what true femininity is and how a man could spot a woman that's operating in her feminine energy. So the first rule is, it's like a yin and yang, you feel me? Like, feminine and masculine energy is supposed to balance each other out. So like, the feminine woman and the masculine man are supposed to respect each other. First sign of disrespect is like when you should be creating your exit strategy, you feel me? Like, if it ain't no respect there, like, you shouldn't be there. So we're gonna talk about the feminine woman. So feminine woman, like, what I'm saying, it sound harsh, but that's how the feminine woman operates. Like, she gonna protect her peace by any means. So anyone or anything besides like her kids, if she got any, or like her family, that's on the chopping block, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna do everything for the betterment of her and her kids and her family. So you should be putting yourself first too, unless, you know what I'm saying, unless you find somebody that you could build with. Like, you should be putting yourself first at all times. If you're not a masculine man, a feminine woman is not going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Modern men nowadays, you know what I'm saying, they just say like they masculine men because like they able to pull bitches in, they able to have sex with bitches, but like, that's not what really makes you masculine. Like, being able to have sex is not what makes you masculine. Like, there's nerds out there that's having sex. Like, that's not what makes you masculine. You know what I'm saying? If you causing chaos and confusion, you know what I'm saying, and a woman decides to stay with you, she not really feminine. You know what I'm saying? She's not operating in a feminine energy. And that goes the same for like the masculine man. You know what I'm saying? If you claim that you're masculine and you stay with a toxic woman, you're not really operating in your masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference between mature masculinity and immature masculinity. You know what I'm saying? There's also a difference between mature femininity and immature femininity. So, you know what I'm saying, if you're a man that doesn't bring peace with you, you know what I'm saying, and you dealing with a woman that decides to stay with you, you know what I'm saying, that woman is not a mature feminine woman, you know what I'm saying, because a mature feminine woman is going to protect her peace, you know what I'm saying, she's not going to deal with no bullshit, you know what I'm saying. In order to be healthy, a woman needs peace. You know what I'm saying? It's something that they desire. You know what I'm saying? Like, women need peace and harmony. So a woman that's trying to fix a man, you know what I'm saying, she's not really feminine. She's operating in a masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? When she tries to change you, you know what I'm saying, she's deciding to give up her peace. And, you know what I'm saying, like, men nowadays, you know what I'm saying, y'all so carnal minded, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand intuition in today's times. So intuition is how a woman knows, like, when something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they know, like, somebody lying to them, like, they children or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that they really in tune with, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they connected to their inner self, they heavily lean on that. So, like, a feminine woman, she's supposed to be, like, light. She's supposed to bring you, like, be graceful and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, like, through difficult times, she should be the one that should be able to bring people together. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should be able to see certain things. So I know, like, in black households, you know what I'm saying, usually it's like the grandma, you know what I'm saying, that's like the backbone to the family. Like, she bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? She usually like the person that people go to for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell her about a certain situation, and she's able to tell you, you know what I'm saying, like the possibilities of what could unfold in the future, and it makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that foresight from, you know what I'm saying, actually going through things, you know what I'm saying, and growing through life. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to help a person, you know what I'm saying, like, before they're able to make a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? This is a woman that's operating in her feminine energy. So, you know what I'm saying? A feminine woman is not the same as a submissive woman. Because pretty much like what a submissive woman is a woman that just follows her man. You know what I'm saying? That don't really have nothing to do with femininity. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman could be single and still be feminine without dealing with a man at all. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much going back to, like, yeah, I don't even know why I wrote that. I said that already. But when a feminine woman and a masculine man build up a connection, you know what I'm saying, they become a powerhouse. It's like relationship goals, or, you know what I'm saying, like the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you find that person that balance you out, like, the things that y'all could do together is like, it's crazy, and it'll be unstoppable. You gotta really be in tune with yourself in order to really find the perfect partner, though, because you won't know, like, what you willing to tolerate and what's, you know what I'm saying, like, what you will bypass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really be in tune with yourself to know, like, you know what I'm saying, what's good and what's, you know, detrimental to your lifestyle and what you're trying to do to leave your legacy. So, you know what I'm saying, like, often you will hear, like, men complain about, like, the upkeep of a woman, or you know what I'm saying, like, this is not, like, masculine. You know what I'm saying? It's really not at all. It's very detrimental to a man to be dwelling on what a woman is doing. It takes away from you, and it, like, really, it distracts you from what you should be doing or focusing on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you take a second to think about it, like, women don't be worried about what men doing. Like, they more concerned with, like, leveling up, you know what I'm saying, becoming better women for the potential man that they come across. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really worried about, like, if they dealing with a man that's, like, they know that's not the perfect match, like, they're not worried about what he doing. They trying to make themselves better, you know what I'm saying, put themselves in a better situation. Why would you focus on something that's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you focus on something that's, you know, is not your ideal life? Like, why would you put your all into that? Put your all into yourself. And this is why men is so behind in life. You know what I'm saying? Because we always sacrificing for others when we need to be taking risks for ourselves. Pretty much nowadays, you know what I'm saying, niggas act like bitches, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like men should be focused on money, winning in life, and leaving a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Men should be worried about who is the real person that they nutting in. You know what I'm saying? Like, men should not be focused on waist shapers or how a woman get her nails done. Like, that's feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are things that women talk about. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with masculine men. You know, the men that I grew up with, they weren't focused on what the women in the house was doing. You know what I'm saying? They was focused on building. You know what I'm saying? They was out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? Building a better lifestyle and putting things into place for the family. You know? Like, they wasn't worried about what the women was doing at all. Like, that's really feminine behavior from a man. Like, that's immature masculinity, however you want to look at it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you niggas wasn't taught how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So, I pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to, like, the slick comments and shit. Like, when I'm around men who listen to my podcast, basically what I hear is, you know what I'm saying, like, since I'm the type of person that's, you know what I'm saying, like, so wrapped up in myself, like, I'm not really a person to take relationship advice from. Like, if you actually want to be with a woman and get married, and, you know what I'm saying, like, that's the type of way that you view life, like. But I just want to say, like, I don't see how anyone can have a problem with me sharing my perspective on dating when I'm literally known for being involved with, like, top tier women. Like, usually, like, people know me for one or two things. Either you know me for making music, or you know me because my name is associated with some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how could you be against taking relationship advice from me when I'm actually telling you this shit? When I'm breaking it down and you listen to it, it makes sense. Like, I don't understand how anybody could be against this, especially when you niggas not teaching nobody nothing that's worth knowing. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you listen to the average man talking about a woman, like, all niggas want to talk about is dick and pussy and fucking a bitch. Like, there's no real masculine information out there for men to, like, better themselves with. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody breaking down the information to give y'all a better understanding. The understanding is the important thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the important part for you to understand, because then you'll be able to understand whether or not you masculine or not. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, the season changing, right? One of my girls started having the sniffles. So she keep telling me her allergies acting up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she like, how many Benadryls should I take? You know what I'm saying? Like, this girl done took like 3 Benadryls. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? I come around there and I start feeling different too. So I went to the store, I bought some Mucinex, you know what I'm saying? I took some, I told her to take some too. And that cleared everything up for both of us, like, right away. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I say that to say, like, a lot of y'all are misdiagnosing yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You keep treating yourself for one thing, but in reality, you got a whole other problem that needs a totally different solution. You know what I'm saying? And a common issue that I'm starting to see amongst men is that, you know what I'm saying, like, men are very delusional. Like, y'all be believing you something that you actually not. You know what I'm saying? First, you know what I'm saying, first step to stepping into your masculinity is knowing who you are. So you can't know who you are if you're pretending to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So we can go down the list of masculinity, actually. Like, so masculinity is leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like, a masculine man follows nobody. He is his own leader in his life. Masculine men are winners. They're ambitious. They're liked. They bring peace. They're honest. Now you have to take a second. Ask yourself, do you have all of these qualities? I'm not even done yet, but ask yourself, do you have all of that, or are you just one of these things? See, like, men don't point stuff out like this to, you know what I'm saying, other men. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't sit down and talk to each other and, you know what I'm saying, tell each other where we're failing at so we could get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like, men that I know actually do this. You know what I'm saying? We need a lot more men to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't regularly do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get together and we talk about nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to, you know what I'm saying, actually point things out, you know what I'm saying, to each other. This is the only way that we're going to get better. Feel me? Like, a masculine man is a protector. You know, I got some crazy stories that, you know what I'm saying, but this ain't the place for that. So, you know what I'm saying, it really ain't safe for me to tell no stories about me trying to protect nobody. So, but you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of men are not protectors. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are bitches. When they get real, you know what I'm saying, they don't want no smoke. They just trying to get up out of that situation, and they will leave you there. They will leave you hanging, thinking a man gonna protect you for real, for real. Let a motherfucker come around that's about 3 times the size of him. He gone. So it's over with. Motherfucker is not finna fight for you. Men is not protectors. Men is not leaders. Men is not teachers. A lot of men are not honest, not providers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all not that. You know what I'm saying? How could you even talk about masculinity? I want to learn about that, you know what I'm saying? Until you come to the grips with the fact that, you know what I'm saying, some of these things don't fit you. You know what I'm saying? Because once we on one accord that you not truly masculine, you know what I'm saying, now we got to think, well, what are you? And there you got it. You know what I'm saying? There you have it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not masculine, do you get what I'm saying? Let's go back to the feminine woman. You know how men always say we love a feminine woman? What we really mean is we love a patient woman. We love a listener. A woman who understands. We love a woman who respects herself. We love honesty. We love those things. Masculine men are attracted to feminine women. That is divine order. That's how the Most High set things up to be. You know what I'm saying? So when a feminine woman finds out that you're not a masculine man, like, she just not gonna deal with you. Like, she just won't. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know you're dealing with a mature feminine woman. You know what I'm saying? She just gonna exit the stage gracefully. When I say, like, immature masculinity and femininity, I'm not referring to, you know what I'm saying? I'm referring to not understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, immature, when I'm saying immature, I'm saying, like, you lack understanding. You know what I'm saying? You need to deal with certain issues in your life. Then you'll be able to reach that next level of understanding. And what I want you to understand is, like, when I'm saying, like, a person is operating in, like, immature masculinity, immature femininity, like, I'm not saying, like, you bad. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you lack the understanding to reach that next level. And for, you know what I'm saying, for some people, like, we refuse to do that work within ourselves to get to that next level of understanding. So, like, to be in the type of position that I'm in, to be able to, like, really understand things that are wrong with you and to be able to accept new information and process it and fix yourself, you got to be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the prime example that being stuck in your ways is not always healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be jaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear information and it's kind of challenging, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it makes sense, then, you know what I'm saying, I would say give it a go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been stuck in your ways for so many years and it hasn't been working for you, you hear something new and it makes sense, like, why would you not go with that? Like, I'm just saying. But another thing is, for some men, like, a feminine woman intimidates them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how some men are intimidating the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, those men have masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Masculinity is confidence. You know what I'm saying? Confidence in knowing who you are and what you won't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Which I said already. You know what I'm saying? But people with no confidence are intimidated by people with confidence. It's kind of like how you'll see certain women, you'll be viewing them by their looks or their status, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like the clothes they got on or the car that they pull up with, and you like, you know what I'm saying, this girl will never give me a chance, or, you know what I'm saying, like, she'll never deal with a person like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but how some people, they be in a relationship already and they self-sabotage in a relationship because they become, like, overly possessive and overly jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insecure. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, like, basically when you get like that, what that means is, like, you actually believe, like, you shouldn't be with that woman. So, you know what I'm saying, like, once you let your own insecurities destroy the things that you got going on in your life, like, you not masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you insecure. That's insecure. Insecure, jealous, and possessive men, like, it's not masculine. They're leaning towards their feminine and immature masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? These type of men, like, typically these type of men are, like, very emotional. You know what I'm saying? And when men get like that, you know what I'm saying, we can agree. First off, we can agree that men get like this because we all know somebody like this. You know what I'm saying? Basically a crash out, you know what I'm saying? Always in their feelings over a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, these type of men is easy to play with. You know what I'm saying? Easy to manipulate. Women can have their way. You know what I'm saying? Like, women can have their way with this type of man. You know what I'm saying? You should never want to be that type of man. I'm saying, like, men like that are not masculine, and a woman who deals with a man like that is not feminine. You know what I'm saying? Because going back to the first thing that I said, a feminine woman is going to protect her peace. And that's really all it is to it, man. I'm up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's information, and I hopefully be back at y'all with a new episode next week.